Hi guys, in this episode of Rica Rica, I'm gonna be reacting to a comeback that is a little bit late from when it was released. I'm reacting to it a little bit late from when it was... Hi guys, in this episode of Rica Rica, I'm gonna be reacting to a comeback of a girl group that I actually like a lot, but I haven't really checked out too many of their music videos, or at least like they haven't released that much songs. As far as I know, they are like a new girl group. But I just haven't really delved into them too much in terms of like who they are and from what company they are, whether they're... Hi guys, in this episode of Rica Rica, I'm gonna be reacting to Nature's most recent comeback, Rica Rica. I don't really know much about Nature. The only things that I know about them is that they are, as far as I know, a Nugu group, or at least from a small company, and that they release some pretty good music. Like, my favorite song of theirs is definitely the song Girls, and I can't really even remember much of their other musics. Was the song Oopsie My Bad theirs? Or am I confusing them? Okay, so Oopsie My Bad is their song. Okay, so there's at least two songs of theirs that I really like a lot. So I'm curious where this one is going to sit, because judging by the thumbnail of it, I don't really have high hopes about it, because it doesn't really seem like it's going to be a high budget music video, which is not necessarily a signifier for a song, but it's more of a signifier for how successful or how comfortable a group is with their size and the amount of money that they're making, and kind of tells you where the group is going to, how long is the group going to survive. So yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping I'm going to like the song. I think Nature have a pretty good track record with me, so without further ado, let's get into Rica Rica and see how I'm gonna feel about it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's at least interesting already. That was an interesting choreo, for sure. Okay, so far it's actually not that bad. It's too early to say though. Man, it's been a couple of weeks since I last reacted to a K-pop song. It's kind of refreshing to get back into it. Okay, so this song seems like it's much closer to Oopsie My Bad than it is to Girls. That is such a weird choreo. I really like the instrumental during the chorus here though. I'm really curious about the opinion people have about this song, so comment your thoughts down below. Because this is such a unique song. And music video, or should I say more specifically choreo as well. I feel like you're either gonna like this song or you're gonna hate it. And as usual, I'm kind of in the middle. Like, there's parts that I like, parts that are borderline not annoying. Like, they're on the edge of being annoying, but they're not. And also they're doing pretty good with like performance-based music videos. Like the camera work is pretty cool. I'm I'm sorry I'm coughing, but I was like sick for like a week and a half. That is just a weird choreo, man. Okay. I definitely haven't heard a song like this and seen a music video like this. If not ever, then at least in a while. And yeah, I just don't really know how to feel about it. Parts of it are entertaining and interesting and catchy and everything, and exciting even. The choreo, I mean, I don't know. Again, similarly, there's part of it that are charming and interesting, but there's parts of it that are just weird. It just comes off weird because I don't know how to react to it. It feels awkward to me. I feel awkward as I'm watching it. And again, that may be just me feeling like that, because I'm a very awkward-ish person. When I'm in situations for the first time, like I don't know how to act in that situation. That is probably because of my Asperger, I don't know how to pronounce that. Which I'm not officially diagnosed, but come on, if you know me very intimately, you would find it hard to argue against the possibility of me having Asperger, but I'm getting sidetracked. It's an interesting song, to say the least. It's not boring, I don't hate it, but I don't necessarily love it either. Girls is still Nature's best song in my opinion. It's just so soulful, so deep and so dark, and I love it. It's so good. It's such a quality song, man. And even Oopsie My Bad was pretty cool, but this, I mean, it's so, all three songs are so different. They're so different. Like Oopsie My Bad is kind of like a very Rocket Punch-like, where it's like very messy and very experimental, but it's still kind of cutesy and catchy. This one, on the other hand, feels more along the lines of something like Orange Caramel, or was it Orange Caramel who did that famous song with like where each of the girls goes huh, or something along those lines. Like this feels more along the lines of that, which is not a bad thing per se, but it's not necessarily the kind of K-pop that I like. I like serious K-pop a little bit more, so there's that. But again, I don't hate the song, it's just I'm a little iffy about it. But still, we have one more listen to go through before I say my final thoughts, so let's get into Rica Rica again in 3, 2, 1. And the instrumental is pretty cool as well. The thing is, somehow this choreo works with the instrumental. It's just awkward to see the girls dance like that, especially when it's on a close-up. If it's a little bit further back, it's fine, but if it's on a close-up, it just looks weird. I feel like with a better music video, in terms of like the location and everything, and not being just like a performance-based music video, it would sell me on the song a little bit more. But I still like it decently. I just feel like it needs a little bit more of a crazy music video with the girls going crazy and doing wacky shit. It's a very wacky song, but the music video doesn't really do much in that regard to sell it, you know? Still, for a performance music video, this is pretty good. This should be the standard for like performance music videos. Like ones that are in one location. Because for a performance music video, it's shot really well. It's really engaging. and it plays to the choreo really well. Outside of the shots when it shows a close-up on the girls doing the weird dance in the chorus. I don't like that. Like I said, it just makes me feel weird. It's just weird when you zoom in on their thighs or something. Okay, next song is gonna wait for the next video. Okay. I'm a little more sold on this song after this second listen, but I still am not too much into it. Like, it's enjoyable, it's catchy enough to be entertaining as I'm watching the video, but I don't really think I'm gonna listen to this song outside of this reaction, and it's definitely nowhere near as good as Girls was, or even Oopsie My Bad. I just feel like the biggest issue with me, for me with this is just the low budgetness of the music video. That is the ultimate issue that I have with it. It's not even the song itself, it's just that the music video is very low budget. It's a performance music video. And that just doesn't really sell the song, in my opinion. And that's why it just doesn't really work for me, so... yeah, I don't know. Again, it's not bad, but I ultimately don't really care about this song too much. It's enjoyable, I feel like it has its audience, but that audience is not me. So in terms of a rating for this one, I am going to give it a pretty solid 8.3 out of 10, but yeah. Mostly because I feel like for the people who are into this kind of like wacky K-pop music, I think it's good, really good even, but with the music video and the fact that I'm more into serious K-pop, that just doesn't work for me. But I still enjoy it, you know, it's fun. It's a fine song. So yeah, what did you guys think about this song? Comment it down below and let's have a discussion about it. And also, before we end this video, I just want to give a huge shout out to my currently 3 patrons on Patreon. Omar Bridgman, Deadpool, and Sanchez. Thank you guys for your support, I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me that you have decided to support me and have continued to support me for such a long time. I hope you continue to enjoy my content and support me going forward. Thank you very much. And now, before we end this video, I just want to talk about something to you guys very quickly, which some of you may or may have not noticed before or know about me, that being the fact that I am trans. And yes, this may come as shocking to some of you because I don't really flaunt it that much on my channel, or at least I feel like I don't. Outside of like my K-pop reactions, which is where I feel like the most comfortable being myself like this. And yeah, I am in fact trans. I'm not necessarily full-on male to female, but I heavily want to transition to being pretty female. I do consider myself more non-binary though, or maybe gender fluid would be the best descriptor as well, because I do have occasional moments where I feel fine being like just a normal guy, but most of the time, like right now, I do feel very dysphoric. And that's why I'm asking you guys for any help that you can give me, because my situation right now, I don't really see any way outside of you guys' help. Because, and this is gonna be kept short and concise, I live with my parents. They're never going to accept me as a trans person. They just never will. And as a matter of fact, back when I started the YouTube channel, I was actually kind of slightly starting my transition back then, with like starting to grow out my hair,
I even got to DIY HRT, but because my parents started noticing certain things like my behavior had changed a lot and my clothes had changed a lot, I kind of had to stop doing that because they were constantly nagging me about cutting my hair and just started to kind of be threatening in a certain way and felt like they were ashamed of me and everything, and that kind of stress just tired me out to the point where I just gave up. But as dysphoria goes, it just doesn't go away, you know. I still feel like this, and in fact it's somewhat been intensifying again recently, so I just wanted to share this with you guys. And again, I would really appreciate any amount of support you can give me in regards to this, because I just don't see any way out of this. Because even if I moved out of my parents' house and got myself a job and everything, that's just not gonna work for long-term planning, because once I transition, it's like I probably will not be able to get myself a job because my country is very transphobic. Nobody gives a shit about LGBT people at all. So there's not even much I can do even in terms of transitioning here. So yeah, I don't know. I just would appreciate any amount of support you can give me, be it monetarily or in any way otherwise. And this is not about boosting my channel or anything, or guilt tripping you with my sob story. I just wanted to get this off my chest and make my subscribers aware of the situation that I am in, and that I would appreciate anything that you guys can help me out with. It would mean literally everything. Like, for example, a friend that I made after starting this YouTube channel, my good friend Yuri, has been helping me out a lot. And I genuinely might have not been here if it wasn't for him showing up and befriending me. So yeah, this just went a little bit longer than I intended, but I would just really appreciate anything you can support me with. That's kind of ultimately what I'm trying to say.
And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, check out the description to my Twitter if you don't follow me over there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't enjoy my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to my Patreon or to my Ko-fi account, where you can pledge your support and help get the channel going, help support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. But if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. You can still help me out in other ways, like liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy. And I think this is pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!